Brand new day, it's Monday morning. Man, shout out to everybody. Check out the Bitcoin Crypto Club. So my portfolio balance is about 1.4 million across crypto and stocks. So I'm gonna throw out a stock I hold, full disclosure, and I've held it for some time. PDYN, the ticker, Paladine AI. This is just pure speculation, pure gambling. This is just for stock ideas. This is not financial advice. $354 million market cap. It fits the criteria of stocks that have 100x'd in the past. They all started below 5 to 300 million market cap. AI related, in a growth path, hype name, not being talked about on CNBC. They're being talked about in the smaller robotics and AI circles. They were named the sole finalist in the robotics and AI competition for manufacturing and science technology. There's also a possibility they could get government contracts, because what they are is they're an AI software company in the field of robotics. I don't know about you, but the more I'm deep diving into AI and the more I'm using these tools and the more I'm reading about robotics and all the advancements and how quickly, and I like the video I just showed you guys on the last clip about NVIDIA. I don't know if that was on this video or that last video. NVIDIA training the models using the simulations inside the Omniverse. These things are going to move exponentially faster than you think. They're going to continue to compound and just, it's going to be like this. It's not even going to be linear. It's going to be, I'm telling you, it's going to happen. I'm taking a small portion of my portfolio and I'm putting it in speculation. Just names that fit the criteria of stocks that have 100x in that, you know, market cap low, a name that's in a growth path. You have no idea. It could go to zero or it can go to the moon. We have no clue. Or it can just sit flat. All right, guys, I'm heading into the coffee shop. I got my laptop, headphones, about to get dialed in. Hopefully it's not too busy in here. I can find a seat. Just finished working, been in there for about 4 hours, getting back in the truck. I ran into this guy in the coffee shop that he's a dad from a kid at my son's BMX. And he owns like a small family office, but what they do is they invest. They're like a small fund, but they're actually crypto oriented. So he's like, he goes out to Texas and meets like the companies that mine Bitcoin and stuff. I've mentioned him once before because I had talked to him one time at the BMX practice. I just ran into him and I was just telling him all about how I like Axelir, AXL. So that's one of my crypto altcoin picks. But what it is if you guys don't understand interoperability, I think I just talked about this on another video, so I'm probably repeating myself, but I don't know, I just believe that like Layer 0 and Axelir and a lot of the interoperability altcoins are going to play a larger role in the Web3 ecosystem than we think. This is not financial advice. I'm just throwing out names of coins I like. There's probably going to be 50,000 other ones that are going to come to fruition before Web3 is even something that is mainstream, you know. So, but as of right now, I don't know. It's just, as far as like as an altcoin goes, they seem like they're an actual project. If you guys are wondering what that noise is, it's the build sheet. I still haven't taken it off. I need to cut the zip tie. See the lawnmower right there? They got that fresh cut grass smell out here right now with the sun shining. I love that smell, dude. You know what I'm talking about? That fresh cut grass. I was just soaking it in. I was just trying to remember what it reminded me of. Right, it reminded me of living in the town I lived in when I was like playing kickball in the street when I was a kid. And the neighbors are cutting their grass. When life was simple. There was a cutlass in our driveway. My stepdad got a cutlass. I think it was my granddad's or something. He gave it to my mom and stepdad. All right, guys, brand new day. We're taking the E30. See if this thing starts up. Oh yeah. I just need to get the laptop out of the truck. All right, now I'm headed to the coffee shop. I'm gonna go get some work done. All right, I just finished working in the coffee shop, heading back to the car. Nice sunny Florida day. Cruising in the Little Ripper. Man, go and bring a trailer. Actually, it'll probably be gone after I post this. But there's an E36 baby or Gulf Blue M3 that's for sale. It has Recaro seats, an S54 swap from an E46, a roll cage in it. Looks pretty cool. Sparco steering wheel. Last time I checked, it was at $27,000. Now I'm heading into Panera Bread to meet my wife and kids. It's a Tuesday. Gotta look back at it. Just ate inside of Panera Bread. They're leaving in the X7. I'm going back to the E30. Man, it's pretty nice out today. It's blue skies and sunshine. I gotta figure out where I parked. I forget. I gotta get a new key. Little key. I'm so scared I'm gonna lose it. Like a video game. Gotta find the car. I haven't checked the stock market today. I don't know what's going on. Last time I saw Bitcoin was at 109. We found the car. See if the key fits. Oh yeah. Let's start this bad boy up. It is hot as balls in here. Holy cow. Woo! I'm glad it started. Put these windows down and get cruising. Now we're heading over to Barnes & Noble. Get the laptop. There goes the X7. All right. LL Bean. I remember they used to send out like LL Bean catalogs. My dad would have one at his house. All right, round 2 of working on the laptop. I'm gonna go get situated. All right, now I'm heading back. We're gonna go to the beach. Take the golf cart. Back on the golf cart, headed to the beach. We made it to the beach. Gotta walk out there. Guys, we made it to the beach. I don't know if you can hear the wind, but look at this. Check out the rainbow. Maybe this is why the beach was so empty today. But look over there. There's the rainbow. It goes all the way over like that, and then that's where it ends. That's where the pot of gold is. That's where we gotta go. Either right there or right there. All right, we made it back to the house. What are you saying? That doesn't sound right. Guys, back at the house, 7:26. I got the coffee. I'm about to start getting on the computer. Rowing Nationals 2025. Every single team in the whole country's out here. Starts tomorrow. My new little routine, I'm heading back to that coffee shop again. I'll go through little phases where I'll hit one spot every day for like a week, then I'll switch it up. Today was the CPI report, inflation data. I think the fears diminished a little bit because they didn't see the tariff spike they thought. But I do have to say, I follow the ISM. Look up the ISM chart. And inflation lags that by like 6 months. So I was saying in a couple videos ago, oh look, it's dropping, it's below 50. You know, if the ISM is below 50, it's more neutral or deflationary. Not deflationary, but more neutral. If it's above 50, it's going into like inflationary. So I was saying in the past video, oh look, it's dropping hard, and it was. But if you look at it now, it turned and it's going up. So I don't know if maybe in the next like couple months you might see a little tiny bleep up. I'm not sure. This guy, what's he doing? We picked a bad coffee shop to go to right now because of Nationals. It's nutty over here right now. Hey guys, we went to the gym. It's a brand new day. Now we're heading over to the Rowing Nationals event. We just parked the truck. Look at the clouds. Look at the sun. It is nice and blue. Guys, we watched the races. Now we're inside of this place getting coffee and food. I Alright guys, new day. We just finished at the gym again. Check out that McLaren. We're at the Nationals Regatta. Alright, back at the truck. Now we're back in a restaurant. We're getting something to eat. We got a package in the mail. Let's see what it is. I think it's a mug. Oh yeah, it's a DDP mug. If you guys want any DDP merch and you want to support the channel, I appreciate it. We got another one too. Let's see what this one is. DDP always dialed, but I'm rarely dialed. I'm gonna make coffee with it in a little bit. We're taking the E30, heading over towards the beach area. Just made it to a restaurant. Guys, we think it's happening. We're walking into the hospital. We think we're having the baby. She's having contractions. It's 7:49 a.m. on a Sunday. What are you doing? Okay. She's hanging in there. I said, why's it gotta be so painful? I said, it's gonna be okay, it's okay. And she went like this, show him what you did. She looked at me like, I said, I'm gonna look up, she's gonna uppercut me. This is number 4. How you feeling? Alright guys, the baby's born. The next morning, I'm back at the house with the other 3 kids. And as you can see, I know exactly what I'm doing. Psych, but I'm trying to pretend I'm making it look like I know what I'm doing. You're probably supposed to put this on before you put it on the oven. I mean, you're probably supposed to put this on the oven before you put all this in there. But Alexa, what's the price of Bitcoin?
1 Bitcoin is worth 105,600 US
105. This has been sitting there.
Over the last 24 hours.
But you know, it is designed to go up when you think about it. Scarcity and then the halvings. It's really designed over time to go up as they print money. So I think it's more just a long-term hold. Guys, we're heading in the grocery store. We're gonna get some balloons and flowers. We got balloons, we got flowers. Now we're going back. Those are our balloons too, the white and blue. My son, he's a rower at today's Nationals. And then the other ones we're gonna hang up at the house. Gotta go all out. Gotta stop and get gas too. We're getting back on the streets with the balloons. We're at the hospital. We're getting on the elevator. We gotta hurry up because we gotta get to Nationals.
What you said I put? Versus Atlanta.
Alright guys, I'm in the X7. We're getting gas. $4.09. Feels like gas prices went up. I thought they were dropping. So I'm still stacking SCHD, some cryptocurrency, and then some single stocks. The single stocks are just for fun. They're really just gambles. I'll be honest, between all the kids, the business, I don't know how I can even have this YouTube channel. It's adding a level of extra I don't need. But to be dead honest, I like it. It's fun. But life's getting a little sloppy, dude. It's getting a little sloppy. I still got to put this together. I still got the hospital band on. I haven't even checked the website. Guys, we parked the truck, dropped off my son at Nationals. I got the 2 little ones with me. We're gonna hit up Panera Bread, then get back on the streets. Hey! I'm putting you on the channel. This will be your second feature.
Right?
Yep.
Right?
Guys, we're in Panera. I know I shouldn't be eating bad, but we just had the baby last night. I didn't get a lot of sleep. You notice when you don't get a lot of sleep, you end up eating bad the next day? We're getting the Cinnabon. The truck parked. Now we're heading over to this coffee shop. I'm gonna get a coffee before we walk over to the races. Rowing's over, swing over here to get some waters. Heading back to the truck. Got that lowered S2000. Thing is clean. I love those wheels too. I can't remember the name of them, but I love those. Guys, races are done. Back at the hospital. Got the car seat. This is all the same day. But now we're gonna go get my wife. She's being discharged. Come on, guys. It's Sunday. Stock market's not open, but it's gonna open tomorrow morning. Interested to see what goes down. A lot going on in the world. What's up, guys? Back in action. Now I got the baby, but I'm making food. Dialed, making grilled cheese. And I feel like we're in one of those country shows. Like we live on a farm and we got sweet potatoes on the stove and babies in the baby chair. Stacking them. Stacking these babies like we're stacking. Hey, baby. We're knocking them out. Got 2 grilled cheeses. All right, come on, buddy. You know, I had somebody leave a message on the channel, or a comment saying, man, I really want to, look at all these weeds. I got to take care of this. I've been slacking back here. But they were saying like, man, I really want to start a family, but I just don't have, oh look, we got conch shells and stuff. Island time. He was like, I don't think I'm ready to start a family. I don't have the resources and I was thinking, man, when we first started our family, it just happened by, oh my gosh, I didn't realize I had all these weeds. Jeez, dude. See? I got to get back here and clean all this up. Look at all these weeds. Like Jumanji starting to be like Jumanji. No, but I was saying, I was walked outside to let my dog out and I was thinking, man, give me the strength I need. Because things are going to get harder, you know? But I was thinking, it's funny how you just level up and adapt. Like whatever the circumstances, somehow you just adapt. You know what I mean? So if you're worried about something, like right now you're like, oh my gosh, my girlfriend's pregnant or my wife's pregnant. You're like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm not ready. You'll adapt. You'll be a different version of yourself. It's just like when you're all stressed out because you know you need to do something. But then the second you start doing it, you're like, all the stress goes away. It's the same thing. What's up, guys? It's the next morning, 6:30 a.m. We didn't really get a whole lot of sleep, but we got to take the kids to the places they got to go, so we got to do what we got to do. I'm getting coffee, dude. I might get the DDP mug. Always dialed, even though I'm rarely dialed. I'm making eggs in the microwave. New day. Woo! Trying to stay dialed. Dropped one kid off at a camp. Now I'm heading back to pick up another and drop them at a different camp. Then we gotta get on the laptop, check the state of the union. Past couple days have been negative. I think I'm negative like $5,600 in the past like 3 days because I haven't been paying attention to it. I'm trying something different with my customer service. I'm going back to the way I used to be. So I used to be like a yes man. Like basically, pretty much anytime anybody had a problem, I treated them, they were like my mom's best friend. You know what I mean? Like, oh, don't worry about it. I got it. Oh, this is broken, or that's not right, or this doesn't look right, or it's missing in the mail. No worries, we'll ship one right back out. We did that over the years, dude, and the business grew like tons. And then as time went on, we had people that figured out that we were super like nice and trust based, and they started to like have misuse where they would like take advantage and they'd say like this item's missing, and then we could easily tell over time like the people that abused it. So over time I tightened it up and I started looking at everybody like everybody's trying to take advantage, you know. So I started making all these changes and I'm like, oh, we shouldn't do this, we shouldn't do that. If they want to exchange for this, we should only do store credit because of this. If they do that, then they're going to get this for free and then we're losing this much money. And as I tried to penny pinch my way, everything slowed down over time. Because I really think it's true, like the more you give, the more you get. So I decided, now that store credit's a thing and you can use store credit on Shopify stores, you can do it through apps like Redeemly. There's a bunch of different ones. Even Shopify has a built-in thing, but I think it does. But it's in Shopify. If you don't know where to find it, if you go into a customer's account, you'll see a little thing on the side that says store credit. You can actually add dollar amount there. And when they go to check out, the customer, they're going to see store credit as a payment option. So they can apply it with a discount code. They can do, you know, so it's an actual payment option. So what I decided was I'm going back to being a yes man. I'm going to give. But what we're going to do is we're going to give through store credit. Unless we do free returns and exchanges. But we're going to try to do, if you use the discount code, then store credit only. And then we're basically going to give store credit for every single issue. If something's wrong, if something's missing, if the order's lost. So for example, let's say your order's lost in the mail. Rather than, a lot of times we won't have the same items that they ordered. One might be missing if they have multiple items. So it's just easier and it's more streamlined to create a system where we just give them store credit for the amount of the order, plus the cost of shipping, and then plus tax. So they can apply the store credit and it'll be completely free. So you can say, so what I want to do is I want to solve tickets. I don't want to have like 50 back and forth. I don't want to have all these responses and these people getting frustrated. So what I did was I used ChatGPT. I've been working on this while I was at the hospital. I used ChatGPT to come up with one template. I don't want like a template. Like, for example, item missing could be its own template. Order missing, order lost in the mail, or order shows delivered but customer says it didn't arrive. That could be its own template, you know. But I don't want to do that. I've done that in the past. We have 50,000 in Gorgias, which is the customer service software. It's called macros. We have 50,000 macros, and you got to go. Our customer service reps will go in and select a macro. Well, I don't want to have 1,000 macros, so I gave ChatGPT every possible scenario, and I said, try to come up with one template, one that we can use that also looks like it touches on everybody's needs, and it seems like caring and it's helpful, but it solves the issue in one ticket. So that's what we did. We came up with one. It's a super simple template. It's pretty broad and vague, but it's at the same time it hits on the pain points of what they have going on, and it solves it. So it's something really easy, like, we're so sorry to hear about the issue with your order. And it doesn't matter what the issue is. It could be lost, could be wrong item, could be. We've applied store credit to your account, plus the cost of shipping and tax. Feel free to reorder at any time, and blah, 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 blah. And then if you have people, for example, that misuse, all I did was create, like in our shipping and returns frequently asked questions, I just created something that basically said that we work off, you know, an honest system where we give beyond what a normal business would, and friendly, amazing customer service. But if we feel that we see abuse or misuse in our openness and kindness, we have the right to deny specific exchanges, return. You know what I mean? So it leaves that fine print if you get somebody that just abuses, takes your kindness for weakness. Well, the stock market's opening up today. I haven't even looked at the news. I don't know what's going on with anything. I don't even know what's going on in the world. I've been locked down doing other things. But I think no matter what, that's the best way to invest, actually. I feel like you're not supposed to be in there every day fiddling around. You just keep adding, keep adding, keep adding. We're just basically trying to take our trash cash that's going down in value and exchange it for something that goes up in value over time, more than the rate of inflation. That's literally the whole game. To take your trash cash that they're printing nonstop, that's going down in value every single day. It'd be like if you had a Mickey Mantle card, and then you found out that the guy inside this building has a machine that prints Mickey Mantle cards, and every day he prints 10,000 of them and puts them out into the public. You'd be like, I gotta hurry up and get rid of this Mickey Mantle card, dude. This Mickey Mantle card sucks. It's going down in value every single day. That's basically what the dollar is. So we need to take the dollar and say, let's get rid of these dollars, dude. Exchange it for something. That's why people that hate on Bitcoin, I'm like, I mean, now that it has the acceptance of such a large amount of people around the world, I'd exchange it for that, honestly. I'd exchange it for that. Stocks that produce, you know, a business produces, it can expand, it can grow. You could exchange it for hard assets like real estate that produce rental income, or even if you like precious metals like gold and silver. I'm just saying that it's better than holding cash. But I think it's good to have some cash in your stock account, whether you have it in short-term treasuries or you have it in just in cash, or a high-yielding savings account or money market account or something. So if an opportunity presents itself, or so you can have an emergency fund. That's smart.